So 94.
It's pretty good.
Why 94? Why 94's finest?
Well, I was born in 1994. Holy fuck, dog, shit's hot. What? How are we gonna do a whole interview like this?
Follow me, let's take this higher.
Higher, higher,
Yeah.
higher, higher, higher,
We can take this shit higher.
higher, higher,
Yeah.
higher, higher, higher.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Junk Room. I'm here with 94'sfinest. Finest. One of the third, fourth person people I brought into the group. And we're here today to interview 94 and ask him a couple questions about who the fuck he is. And at the same time, we're going to eat some of the hottest wings ever sold, known to man. And
It's gonna be fun.
it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
let's do this shit. All right. So first, I'm gonna need to see you eat one of those bitches.
What do you mean?
Like just
Can
try
I
it.
dip in a ranch or
Yeah,
just?
yeah. Try it.
Bro.
All right. Here we go. So 94.
It's pretty good.
Why 94? Why 94's finest?
Well, I was born in 1994. Holy fuck, dog, shit's hot. What? How are we gonna do a whole interview like this?
Hey, bro.
Oh my god,
You
I'm
have-
already crying.
You have a drink.
Oh lord. Anyways,
Why 94, bro?
I was born in 1994, right?
Mhm.
That's all. Look, man, I've seen a lot of interviews with a lot of artists, and all of them have like these really cool stories on how they came up with their names. I don't have that. I legit woke up one day and was just like, I'm gonna go with 94's finest. Like, I don't even remember how I came up with it. Like, I just remember it it just came to me one day. Like, it just dawned on me. I remember I was living in Freeport. It was like 2016, and I had stopped making music since like 2012. And I wanted to get back into making music, but I was like, man, I need a name because I never really had a name. I would just go by like my name.
So you were Oscar?
Yeah, I was just Oscar. And then one day, I don't know, like it's like it just happened. Like I just came up with that name out of nowhere when I was living in my apartment over there, and I just stuck. And I
Like you didn't hear anything that reminded you
Nah,
of the name?
like-
You just fucking...
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck, bro.
It's fucking hot, dog. It's hot.
Nah, but let's do it. So
Wait, I can't eat no fries until I'm done with the wings.
No, you can eat. You can eat.
Oh,
eat it-
just
eat it like a
chilling?
meal. We're eating.
Oh, all
fool.
right.
We're
Right.
just eating. We just happen to be eating some hot ass fucking wings. Like legit,
Dog,
legit. I'm crying too, bro.
I'm
Like
crying,
I feel you. This shit's hot.
bro, I forgot to bring Pepto. Fuck. Oh my
All right,
god.
all right. So, when was the first year?
Dog, I'm sweating, dog.
Hey. we got seven more.
All right. What was the one? Yo, this is crazy. All right, go. I ain't no bitch. Let's go. What's the next
You
question?
just told me you were crying right now, fool.
Hey, that don't matter, dog. Everybody cries.
Yeah, you're right. All right. So, what year was the first year? Like, when was the first year that you were like, yo, you took interest in rap?
It was like 09, 2010. I used to always like write poetry when I was like in middle school. In middle school, I remember it was like 6th grade in my English class. Like I always knew what poetry was, right? But it was just like something you hear about. And my English teacher, like she made us write poetry. It was like a school assignment. And so like she started showing us like poetry and how when it comes to like writing poems, there's no fucking rules like how it is when you write like essays and shit. And she started showing us like metaphors and similes and
how they broke that
wordplay
down.
and all that shit. I thought that shit was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So I started writing like it was just poetry, like just for whatever. And I also had the tendency to like take songs I would hear on the radio and like keep the same cadence and everything, but just put my own words to it.
Yeah.
So I would always do that.
So you
And
were,
so-
and if you started in '09, then you were in the mixtape era, bro. Like,
Yeah, I really was, because I remember, like, when I started making music, Cushion Orange Juice had dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Kid Cudi was coming out. That's when I started making music, because I met these guys in school. And one of them wanted to rap too, and the other one was like a whiz with the computer and shit, and he wanted to like produce and stuff. Fuck, it's fucking hot, dog. My mouth is burning. I'm trying to act cool, but I'm fucking sweating, dog.
And then you got a
but,
video.
He fucking they would always talk about like making music, this and that. And then I decided to do it because I discovered Kid Cudi my freshman year. And I don't know, man. Like, I've always liked music, but Kid Cudi's music like hit me in such a different way, bro. And I remember thinking like, man, like I want to do this, like I want to make something, and I want people to like feel something when they hear my shit, you know, like. So that's what got me into it, and then we just started. Bro, we started off recording at my house, dog, or at my homeboy's house too, in the closet. You know that? You ever played the game Rock Band?
Oh yeah.
You know how it came with that microphone,
yeah,
bro?
the USB mic.
USB to the.
Damn.
Bro, we got a
Bro,
wire.
I heard a lot of people do that.
We got a wire hanger, and we folded it into a way where like we tore it apart.
And you put a pantyhose
and we made two things like that, and we wrapped it around the microphone, and we made like two sticks come out and made a bigger circle on top, and we put pantyhose on top of it, and we were recording like that, bro, with the fucking
Y'all
Rock
rigged
Band
that. That's fire, bro.
Oh my god. But at first I was just rapping. Like, I thought I was like a rapper. I was like, oh, I'm fucking rapping. Like, I'm a rapper, blah, blah, blah. Now I don't say that. But, like, at first, like, I thought I was like a rapper.
And where can we hear any of this old shit?
Nah, fam, you can't.
Come on, man.
Nah.
It's not on SoundCloud. We can't find it.
Nah.
I have to reach out to old homies.
Nah, fam. Oh, fuck,
Well,
dude.
well, we have this vinyl here.
Oh, man. You the fans. You the fans, man. Imagine. Damn. You know what's funny? I dropped 2 mixtapes when I was in high school.
On SoundCloud, though?
Each mixtape had like 12
Hey, bro, I don't
songs.
know. Legit, I don't know if I can do this.
Nah, you're gonna have to, bitch. Cause you're gonna have to.
I'm like sweating hard. But, okay. How do you handle your writer's block?
You fucking went before you asked the question.
Dude, I'm burning.
Me too, bro. How do I handle writer block? I just step away. I just get away.
You do other shit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause that happens to me a lot. You know what's funny? Like, even right now, like I dropped Tracks for the Soul. And when I did that shit and when it came out, I remember sitting there and being like, fuck, I think I peaked. Like, I can't make nothing better than this. Like, what the
You're
fuck?
always gonna feel like that.
And then now I've been working on new shit. I'm like, fuck, this is way better than, like, you know. But for a moment, I was like, what else am I gonna say? Like, what am I? So I just get away from it. Like, I just not focus on music at all.
Yeah, bro, it's best to live a little bit,
I just
experience things.
Play Apex, watch Netflix,
Nah,
chill with my family.
Gotta experience things,
You
bro.
know, but I'm just saying what I do, bro. Like, I hang out with my friends. Like, I just don't focus on music at all.
Yeah.
And then eventually it just
happens.
just
Yeah, it's the best. That's the best music that
hey, you're already gonna hit me with
when it just comes.
fucking go out and
Yeah,
live your life,
adventure. Come on, man.
Just chilling, bro.
Life's a highway, bro.
Oh my god. Alright, Rascal Flats. Oh fuck.
All right, chill. All right, so how do you balance your work music life?
Like working?
Cause like obviously you're an adult, you know. You got a job and shit. We all got
It's
jobs.
honestly, I work just cause I have to.
No, but how do you balance it with, you know, with your music? Like, does work consume you enough to where
Nah,
you don't put too much time into music?
Nah, fam.
Nah, because you know how like legit like
No, I know what you mean. Nah,
I'll be working like 8-9 hours a day and I'm tired, bro. Sometimes I don't want to do shit, you know.
Like, bro, I'm like, fuck this job. I'm just here for my check type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, bro. I see that shit all the time. Like, people at work, like always talking about how they can't do shit. They don't have time with their family because that they're always calling them to come in and that they're always there. I'm like, bro, why are you like these people don't give a fuck about you, fam? Like they don't care. Like why are you out here going like do what the fuck you want to do? Or you
You're
need
killing yourself for these people.
for real, bro. Bro, on my days off, fam, you better not fucking call me, dog. Bro, my supervisor tries calling me on my days off. I just watch that shit. Like, bro, I'm not answering you on my day off, dog. If it's something really important, you're gonna leave a voicemail.
Or you're gonna text me.
Or you'll text me.
Yeah.
Like,
straight up.
nah, fam. Like, I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I work, and people, I tell people that, and they don't understand it. Like, or, like, they look at it like, oh, you're just lazy. It's like, nah, it's not that, fam. It's like, I have bigger and better things that I'm trying to do.
Other shit I'm worried about.
Bro, you know what's funny, dog? I try to have this conversation with my dad. And he just don't understand it. Cause my dad's so old school. You know what I mean? Like, he was born in '68, bro. Like he's been working almost his whole life. And it's funny because he always tells me the same thing, dude. Cause I dropped out of school, right? When they wanted me to like finish school. Like honestly, after high school, I just went to college for them. Like I hated school, bro. Like I didn't even want to be.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Kingsville and then I came back here and I was going to like UTB at the time and shit.
Kingsville, there's like nothing to do out
There's
there.
nothing to do with Kingsville, dog. If you wanted to go out, you had to go to this fucking place called the Ranch. I'm like, I'm not going to no fucking ranch, like two-stepping and shit. Anyways, he like, you know, they wanted me to go to school and then now that
they don't know about that country track that you're gonna put out, right?
Nah, put him out. Featuring George Strait. He would always
my boy Lil Nas.
He wanted me to go to like, you know, and I get it, like both of them, you know, because they're my parents, bro. Like they want
better for you.
They just want what's best for me, you know. So they want me to like be good and have a job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and in their time, that was the way.
Exactly. So I understand where they're coming from. You know, like I understand, especially my dad. My dad more than anything. Like I understand where he's coming from. You know, and like I said, they wanted me to go to school. Then I stopped that. They're like, okay, well, what are you gonna do? My dad's in law enforcement, so he wants me to get in law enforcement. Low key, I do want to, like, you know, for whatever, like I would, you know. Yeah. So my dad's like, he'll be on me, like, have you applied, you know, like to the police academy or for like this or that, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, so you the feds, fool?
Nah. Anyway,
not yet.
And same thing when I was in school, like, he always tells me like, why don't you go back to school and like be a teacher or something, or like go to the police academy. He says that he always says the same thing. You know what he says? He says, "You're not gonna be rich, but at least you'll always have a job." That's what he says. But I understand in his mind that's okay. You know what I'm saying? To them, that's what being successful was. As long as I can provide for my family, and which is good, right? That's successful. To me, being successful is doing what the fuck I want and being happy. You know what I'm saying?
And being able to profit.
I would much rather be broke or barely making like $40K a year and being fucking happy than being miserable at some fucking corporate job or some job and making like 80, 90K a year, but I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And I'm dreading every day. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. That's exactly what I don't want. So when he tells me that, I kind of laugh, you know? And I just know he doesn't get it. And so I'm just like, I just tell him, and I'm like, nah, I hear you, Pops. Like, I hear you. But, you know, I just think it's funny how he sees the world and how to him, that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to be rich. You're not going to be anything, but at least you'll always have a job. Yeah, like, to him, that's okay.
Get you a retirement plan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, to him, that's okay. I'm like,
get you insurance.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't me. Like,
nah, but it's because at the same time, like, when you have kids, that shit does change.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
know.
Like, you do have responsibilities.
Yeah, of course. Like, luckily, I don't have any kids. I know if tomorrow comes and I were to have a kid, of course, like, I'm going to do what the fuck I got to do. You know what I'm saying?
He's going to call himself 2022.
But I'm still going to, like, this shit isn't going to stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might slow down a bit. Yeah. But obviously, it's just inevitable, right? But it's not going to stop. Like, but yeah.
So when did you first hear about the Junk Room? Adre, right?
Bro, yes. You know what? I'm happy you brought this shit up, bro. Cause I'm a strong believer in like shit happens for a reason, and like you're like the universe is gonna place you where you're supposed to be at the time you're supposed to be. We have time, bro, so I'm gonna tell you the whole story.
Go for it, bro. Let's do it.
When I moved back to Brownsville, at literally the last week of 2016, I moved back, and a few days later was New Year's to bring in 2017. I was like, man, I want to start making music again, and I started hitting up homeboys that I used to record with. Never hit me up. It started off with just like, it's because I don't have it set up anymore. There's a mess in my garage, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not like how it used to be. They're like, but we'll probably try to set it up. And this and that. I was like, all right. And then nothing. And so I would hit them up again and be like, no, well, this and that. It went from that to like, I would just be left on red. And I was like, fuck, like, I don't know why they're not fucking with me anymore, but I guess they're not. Like,
This was when? 20 what?
this was 2017. And so like months passed, right? And I was like, man, like I want to make music, like, but I don't have nowhere to record. Like, these are the only people I knew. Like, I didn't know what the fuck to do. And I was kind of down about that. I was kind of like, fuck, like
you didn't know where to start.
yeah, like I didn't know where to start over again. And at the same time, I was kind of like, the fuck did I do?
You never had
Like,
a setup, or
nah, I never had my own setup.
okay?
So then that's when I said like, fuck this, like I'll just buy my own shit. So I went to Guitar Center and I bought that bundle. It was like 200 bucks.
Yeah.
The Scarlett with the mic and so that's why I recorded Shorty. That's why the quality is so fucking horrible.
Yeah.
So I recorded that and I put it out and that was like my, all right, I'm back into this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
After
getting into
years,
it. You're getting your.
But I knew, I was
ball
like, man, I
rolling.
can't keep dropping music. Like this, like the quality is so bad. Like I think the song is good, but the quality is like horrible. I was like, fuck. So then I'm out at Doghouse one night, right? And I'm fucking, I'm just there. And I bump into Adre. And I knew Adre from when, because when you make music, like you kind of
and then you're from the area. You're
yeah,
from the
so like
Browns-
you just know people,
Brownsville.
So I bumped into him. And I hadn't seen him in a long ass time. As I was like, yo, the whole chopping it up, like how you been, blah blah blah, that shit. So then it clicked, like, oh yeah, he has to know somebody, right? So I was like, hey bro, like I want to start recording again. Like, where, like I know you know somebody, like where can I go? So this is the first time I heard the words Matt M. He said, go to my homie Matt M. He's in San Benito, but he's cool. He'll record you. I go record with him sometimes. He's a cool dude. Hit him up. So he gave me your number, and he's like, just text him. Tell him you got the number. I don't know if you remember, but the first text I sent you, I was like, yo, I got your number from Adre. Like, I'm looking for studio time, and he told me it was like $20 an hour.
Yeah.
And so we set it up, and I came, and that's when I recorded Rich Dreams. I pulled up with my friend Lex, remember?
Bro, I on the first podcast, I was like, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about 94. I was like, 94 came in, recorded a banger. I was like, off the top. So I was already like, damn. I was like, then he comes in, records some reggaeton. I was like, oh shit. And then it was like some fucking melodic, soulful. I know. You're like,
my mouth is burning, bro. I'm trying to act so cool.
It's so hot.
Yeah, that was the first time. And I think I must have set up like 4 or 5 sessions with you before
I was like, yo.
Before you got on the knee and asked me if,
if
I wanted to be jumped.
Like that, bitch. Fuck no. It was more like, hey, you wanna fucking be here or nah?
Hold on.
You gonna be part of my group or what I say? Nah, but yeah, bro. I mean, it was a...
Bro, and you know what? I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
When was the moment when you were like, all right, I want to ask him to be a part of my shit? Like, I want. Because I think in my mind I know what moment it was, but I want to hear what you have to say first.
Like when I wanted to ask you specifically?
Yeah, or like when you said like, or when it just dawned on, maybe not like specifically like, all right, I want him to be part of Junk, but like, oh, maybe he can be, you know what I mean? Like when that thought started to creep.
Honestly, bro, it kind of took a little bit of time because I never envisioned having a group, you know what I mean? Until I saw it all kind of just coming together.
Yeah.
And then it was like, and then it became like a reality for me, and I was like, all right, let's put this together, you know?
Yeah.
It's fucking hot. I know, bro.
It's fucking hot.
But we're getting there.
To me, it's because I remember, Because I remember the first time I recorded Rich Dreams. And I recorded some other stuff too, but Rich Dreams was the main one. The next time I went to go record with you, you weren't there no more. You were in that, remember in the backyard, in the house in the back? I went with Jerry, and I recorded Need Someone. And I remember I recorded Need Someone, and it was the first time you had heard me do some different shit. And I recorded it, and after the first take of the verse, you were like, you stopped it, and you just turned around, and you were like, bro, I fuck with this shit. You were like that.
Bro, I mean, everything you record, bro, like, honestly, like, you have a real good cadence at the same time, like, it's melodic.
Yeah.
That's right, like, that's shit I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why.
So, to me, in my head, I was like, oh, that was the moment where Matt was kind of.
I was like, yeah. Nah, I think I kind of knew already from the jump. Like, everybody that's in the group, like, their first impressions were like, I was like, oh shit, you know? Even Rio, he was so nervous. Like, I could hear the shakiness in his voice.
Oh, but he saved the junk. Rio saved the junk.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, bro. This last one was hotter than all the rest of them, bro. They did something to this last one, dog.
Yeah, they're hot as fuck.
Oh, my God.
All right. So,
that was the first time I heard of the junk, though, with Dre.
So how did you feel when I came to you and was like, hey, I want you to be a part of the junk?
Nah, I was like, oh, dope. I don't have to waste money on studio time.
This motherfucker.
I was like, free studio time, yes.
Wow.
I was like, I get to save money.
Hell yeah, nah. That was the because when I decided to put the group together, I was thinking of ways for me to give back to my community, you know? And like, the way I explained it was like I could never give back financially, you know, because I don't have the means. But I fucking know this, you know? Or like, this is what I know, you know, and how I can help.
Nah,
I feel like y'all are too dope, bro. Y'all are too dope to not be heard. You know what I mean? Like, and I felt like if y'all had like unlimited studio time, y'all's creativity could just like, take over. You know?
Nah, I was happy. I was like, oh, this is dope. Like, cause it's cool to like be a part of something, you know?
Yeah.
And it just makes it easier. Like when dog, my tongue is on fire.
I know you're already almost done, dude. I still got.
It just makes it easier because like, you know people. You know what I'm saying? You have your connects and Omar, might know people and you know what I mean. The more people, cause
Rio don't know nobody for him.
You can't do it on your own, bro. I don't care how good you are. How like if you don't have a team, dog.
Yeah, or Russ.
The fuck?
If you're Russ.
What do you mean?
Like Russ kind of did it by himself, you know.
Yeah, well, it's just
that's another level.
But that's
But
dog, I'm crying. But yeah, I was happy. I was like, oh, this is dope. Like, I want to be part of the team because I liked your shit. You know. I told you reminded me of fucking Cole when I first heard you.
Yeah, that's always been like a. I mean, I'm trying to get away from that, I guess, more. But he had such an influence on my music that that's kind of where it's at.
Oh, it was my last one, dog. I just want to get through it.
That's cool, man. Let's watch 94 get through this.
Bro. I'm crying, bro. I'm crying.
It's so fucking
so hot.
I know.
Fuck Wing Barn, dog. This is why I go to Wingstop.
Hey.
What? You can't even ask the question, bro. You so...
I got some sauce on my lip, bro. It's burning like a motherfucker. But I'm trying to keep my cool, you know?
I'm trying to act up for the camera, dog.
Can't lose it on the camera, bro.
Oh my god, bro. I'm so scared to wipe my face. Wipe my tears, dog. My eyes gonna be burning.
Alright, so let's go over Tracks for the Soul.
Alright. I'm trying not to grab it with this hand. And I'm trying to be smart about it, dog. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're coming
All right, Tracks for the Soul was good.
Tracks for the Soul. Let's talk about it.
What about it?
Let's talk about how it came together. You know, how did it was all very fast. You know,
It was fast.
From my experience, my side.
It was fast because I wasn't even thinking of putting out like a project until we had that meeting and you said for all of us to put out a project. So I was like, I got all these songs, like I'll just save them. Well, I didn't have all the songs, but I had What I Gotta Do.
Yeah, bro, that was.
And I had Winning, but it wasn't recorded yet. It was just in my head, and I knew like I had more stuff.
Okay, wait. What I gotta do? When did you realize like you want to put Noe on that?
Bro, What I Gotta Do. I've had that song in my head for a long ass time, like years, bro.
Like that beat also?
Yes.
That specific beat?
Years. I was literally just waiting. And I met Noe the first time I performed at the spot.
Oh, you met him there?
Yeah, bro, I didn't know Noe until I met him there.
Who was he there with?
He was there with my homie Jasmine. That's how we met, bro, because we had a mutual friend that I went to high school with. They knew each other from school, right? Because they were going to school to be like vocal teachers and stuff, like, you know, music. So apparently he did music, and he was looking for like a rapper to like feature on his song, but he didn't know anybody, and the people that he did know, he didn't really like. So my friend Jasmine, I had just dropped Thanks for Listening. So my friend Jasmine was like, "Oh, listen to my friend. Like he dropped this EP. Like he's good." But he told me, bro. Like he's like, "Yeah, Jasmine would tell me, but I would just be like, whatever." You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, "Nah, that's cool. Like I understand." So then I had that show, and I was promoting it, and she really wanted to go see me, but she didn't want to go alone.
So she took.
So she was telling him, like, "Come with me. Like this is my friend I'm telling you about. Like come on." Like and he didn't want to go, bro. He was like iffy about it. He was like, you know.
Because it's a hip hop show?
I don't know why, but, you know, he just, you know, we talked about this, he told me.
Yeah.
And then he said that, like, he just finally gave in, right? Like, he felt bad, you know, because she wanted to go, but she didn't want to be alone and shit. So I was like, all right, I'll go with you. So now that he knew that he was going to see me, he was like, all right, I'll listen to. So then he's like, then I heard Need Someone. I was like, this is fucking good. I was like, you see, bitch? Like, should have listened from the jump.
Nah, but that's how it is, bro.
So when he heard it, he was like, now, when he heard Need Someone, he said that now he was like, all right, I want to go see. And then he saw me perform live, and he was like, yo, like, he really is good. So after my set, that's when I met him for the first time, and he started telling me, like, about his music. And that's how I got on his track called At All from his earlier thing. So once I met him, and then I had that song, and I started like listening to his music, and I started listening to how he sings, and I went back to What I Gotta Do, and I was like, you know how you hear the music in your head, and I was singing the chorus in my head, and I was like, bro, no, he would kill
Yeah,
this
bro.
shit.
When we recorded it, I was like,
I hit him up, and I was like, bro, I have a hook.
you sang it at first, right?
Yeah, it sounded horrible, dog. It sounded horrible. I just could, like, I could sing a little bit, but I can't sing like how Noe can sing, bro. Let's keep it a buck, like. But it came out of my memories like a day ago. A shit post I made like a year ago. There was I had fucking posted, God knew not to give me a voice like Noe because I wouldn't know how to act, dog. Bro, if I could sing like Noe, dog, I'd be in the club.
Be walking in like God's gift.
For real, dog. I wouldn't know how to act if I sang like Noe, dog. So I hit him up. I remember I texted him. I was like, bro, like I have this song. You would kill it. Like I have a hook for you written. I have like a little breakdown for you written. Like I'll give you the lyrics. I'll tell you how it goes. Once you get it, you just make it your own. Yeah. That's exactly what.
Yeah,
he did.
bro. It was a good
he
track.
Killed that shit. Honestly, like I wasn't even worried about it. I was like, I already know once he gets it, he's gonna fucking murder it. That's exactly what he did. It's exactly what he did. So that's how What I Gotta Do came about.
And so Mood.
So I have found that beat, right? I liked it. You ever found a beat that you like, but you're not sure what to do with it?
Yeah. And
So-
it just hits you.
So that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
I have found that beat. I was like, I really like this beat, and like I know it's kind of like, but I didn't know what to do. So I was with my girl at the time, right? Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking tell you this, dog. So we didn't get into it. We got into a discussion.
Okay.
Right? It wasn't like an argument. Like we were talking because she told me that she felt like all
that's
all
all
I
you
ever
wanted.
wanted
Yeah.
was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, damn, fuck. Like, sorry for being attracted to you. The fuck, like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but we had that discussion, right? And she was like, we had that conversation. And then she kind of they didn't fuck with me, but it bugged me. I was like, why would you feel that way? Like, it's not even that. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so then, I don't know. Like, I just thought of that chorus when I was listening to the beat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, I'm gonna make this song about that, So
Yeah.
that's how I came up with it. Like, it just,
It was clean, bro.
It
It was
just
my first like song about sex.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like ever. When I was writing,
All right, Will Smith.
when I was writing it,
DJ rapper.
when I was writing it, I was kind of like,
Hey, but
what the? Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I like that.
I caught a vibe.
I like that chakras aligning.
Oh yeah, the
that's
stars
dope.
in the
Yeah,
alignment.
that's dope.
Yeah,
Like,
I felt that. Shit.
yeah, so I wrote that shit because of that. Like, and I mean, I won't say like it's literally it inspired it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because it is what it is. Like that's what I do, bro. Like I take shit that I've been through, like experiences, things like that, and I like convert it. Especially if it's something that like for some reason bugs me or bothers me. Like I need to let it out somehow. And so like that's what I do, bro. I told this girl that one time, and you know what she told me? She was like, "Yeah, well, you're a Pisces, so it makes sense." I'm like, "The fuck does that even mean?" I was like, "What?"
Yeah. It's crazy. It's real crazy how when you read some of that shit though,
Oh,
it's
these
like
fries are helping out so dog. My mouth was on fire, bro. I'm so happy I'm done.
it's crazy how sometimes those zodiac sign things you're reading them and you're like, damn, like. But then sometimes you read it and you're like, nah, chill.
Yeah.
That's not me at all.
But yeah, so that's how that song came about, man.
That's cool, man. Fucking all right, what about how come you don't have a Rio on a feature, fool?
Real?
Yeah, how
I
come
don't
Rio?
know, bro. I feel like he hasn't earned it yet.
Oh,
Like,
damn.
like he's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels to this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I kind of do have him on a feature. He stole all my bars for that one song. You know? Damn.
You're gonna do him like that?
Rio, you my boy. I love you, dog. Nah, I don't know. It just hasn't happened. I'm gonna get him on a song though. It just hasn't happened. But
Yeah.
I'll get him on a track, bro. Real's good, dog. No lie,
Yeah.
bro. You know what? I'm gonna admit this on camera, bro. We talked about it, and he was like, "No one can ever know." When he dropped Rio, I heard it, and I had that bitch on repeat. So I messaged him, and I was like, "I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, it was the truth. I was like, bro, like." I told him, I was like, bro, I'm genuinely like impressed. Like I really am.
Yeah.
Like it's good. I'm like, and then cause like Rio has like this like,
It's a vibe.
yeah, I don't know how to explain it, like, but his sound is like, it's just good. Like I liked it, you know.
Yeah, he did a good job, bro. For
He did
for
yeah,
his first
exactly,
project,
exactly. And I remember did I tell him? If I didn't tell him, well, he'll hear it here.
Yeah,
But,
he's gonna-
but I think I told him because I honestly thought like, he's just here because he's Matt's homie. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like that guy is just around. Like, I thought that was real, dog. I thought Rio was just like, he's just there, like trying to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when he dropped the shit, I was like, oh, it's actually good. Like,
yeah,
it's
because
actually
when
pretty
he
good.
first came to me and he showed me like some
Yeah.
shit. He even showed me something he did like in 9th grade, and it was even then I was like, damn, I was telling him, you sound like Kirko, bro. Like he did, you could tell it was influenced by that.
I just drank
In my cup. He's from that era.
Bro, it was good. So I messaged him that and I was like, yo, I'm genuinely impressed. Like, you making me want to like rap more and like step up, this and that. And then he gave me a compliment about like, yeah, bro, like your music, this and that too. And he was like, nobody can ever know about this.
Nobody can know we
Nobody
complimenting each
can know
other.
we're out here fucking.
Hey, bro, he wants to sing, bro.
I know.
Like,
He told me
does.
the other day when we were here. I remember when we were having like a cookout and we were in the kitchen. He's like,
yeah.
"Harry, teach me how to sing, 90." I'm like, bro, like,
You
how
just
am I
gotta
gonna
feel it, bro.
I'm like, how am I gonna teach you how to sing, fam? Like, I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
tough. That's tough.
It's funny.
What was after Mood?
After Mood is With You. Honestly, with You was one of those that you ever like hear a beat and as soon as the first note hits, it just like hits you and you already like.
Yeah, you're already right.
That was it. I was just going through beats.
Like you had the hook already. Like,
Yeah, like I was going through beats, and that beat came on. As soon as that little shit, I was like, oh. Then the beat kicks in, and it was just like so soulful, bro. And I was just like, it came to me right away. And it's funny because like people hear that song, they're like, "Who's that about?" I'm like, no one. Like I literally just made this shit up. Like it's just the vibe it gave me. Like, and people don't understand that. They're like, nah, it has to be about someone. Bro, I would get into arguments with my ex about that all the time. She would always be like, no, that has to be about someone. Who you around? I'm like, no, the fuck it's not. If it was, I would tell you. Why would it even matter? Like,
bro. So I wrote this one song called Someone.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Same thing, bro. Like I told my girl, like even before I wrote the song, I was like, "Hey."
You told me about that because your friend.
I was like, "This song's not about you," you know. I didn't want to let her know.
And that you did it, and she was still like, "It's about me."
She's like, "How am I supposed to feel like it's not about me?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, I'm good."
Nah, but With You's cool. With You's just about like when you're out and you just like someone that catches your attention. You know what I'm saying? And just. But that one's just like a made up story. Like it just like came to me. Like, it's not something that happened. Like I'm not that type of person, bro. Like I could never just go up to a random person and just be like, "It was like I think that's weird as fuck." Like I don't understand, bro. Like my friends show me messages that like random guys send. Like you know, I'm like, how the fuck can you just inbox a random girl you don't even know? You know, like.
Bro, I'm gonna take some of your priority.
Yeah, go for it, dog. Some of that purple stuff. Hey, if you ever want to give me Powerade or anything, bro, grape's my favorite flavor.
That's your favorite. All right, so, you would never just walk up to a girl and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Nah, I think that's weird, bro. I think that's hella weird.
But then why? I mean, I don't go out. You know what I mean? And I haven't been single since I was like the last kid. But like, how do you meet someone then?
Bro, I don't even like to go out, dog.
Oh,
I
okay,
go out because my friends are like, bro, if I were to show you my messages, 90% of it, hey, let's go do this. Nah, I'm good. You never want to do anything with us? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck, here we go. Like, that's all it is, bro.
Yeah.
And like all the friends. Look,
So you
man,
think you consider yourself a loner?
I like to be alone.
Yeah,
you know what? I like to be alone till nighttime comes.
Oh, just,
Nah, I don't mean like that.
and then you want to be the spoon?
Nah, I don't mean like that, but it's cool to
nah,
have
it's cool,
like,
man.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, we
it's,
said it. You said it already.
it's cool to be like, I like being alone, but sometimes it's like, fuck, I'm bored. Like, I don't mind like having someone there. Y'all are both bored together. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like, you're not doing shit. That's cool. But yeah, I just think that's fucking weird.
Man, it's crazy, bro. I didn't. I mean, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I wouldn't know. You know what I mean? I wouldn't know if that's a weird thing or not.
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
It's such a different era.
my friends show me, bro. My homie Vanessa, dog. She shows me these fucking messages that
These
she gets
thirsty-ass
from
dudes.
random guys that she never even seen a second of her life.
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you have the audacity to just send this to a random fucking person? You don't even know. Like,
Yeah.
that shit. So I don't know.
Could be
bro.
a guy.
I don't get it.
Like that's how the internet works right now. Like,
I don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
All the people I've ever met, school, I work with them, so I'm around them all the time. You have no choice, but eventually you're gonna talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, every now and then, like, you're out and you meet someone because they know someone you're with. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for me to just go, I tell you what though, I went out a few weeks ago with my friends. I was tipsy, bro, but I was on some business shit. I wasn't like, I was like feeling myself, like, you know, I was kind of drunk. I was feeling myself, and I walked to my car. It was my car, an empty spot, and like 2 other cars parked. There was 3 girls in front of those 2 other cars parked, so my car was right there. I walked past them to my car. Like, I didn't say shit. I just walked past.
Yeah.
But they were standing there like in a little circle, and they're like laughing. You know what I'm saying? Talking. So then in my mind, I clicked. I was like, I have my stickers in my car. I just grabbed my stickers, walked up to them. I was like, hey, y'all want some stickers or what?
Hey, yo, I'm 94.
I was like, hey, I'm 90. I want some stickers or what? And then I saw they kind of looked at me, and I was like, fuck, I'm being weird. So I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be like, I make music. I'm just passing out stickers. Like, I just saw y'all out here. I was like, oh, yeah. So I gave them stickers. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then they asked me for, like my Apple Music and shit. They're like, I'm going to listen to you right now. And like, they added me like on Snapchat and shit, but it was dope, right? Cause I wasn't on like some like, oh, what's up, girl type shit. I was on some, hey, listen to my music,
old school interaction.
Yeah, like I was like, you know what I'm saying? And it was funny because one of the girls was like, I love how you're just out here promoting yourself.
Like, girl, I was not motherfucker.
I was like, it's not me, it's the alcohol, but
that confidence.
But hey, it is what it is. I hope they listen to it.
That's cool, bro. Wow, that's awesome. So what's next for 94?
My mom's calling me, dog.
Tell her she gonna have to wait a little bit. We're almost done. What are we at?
Okay.
No, we're good. What's next for 94?
A bunch of singles, bro.
Yeah. That's what we want. Just keep them coming.
A bunch of singles, bro. I'm telling you now.
It's go time.
It's go time, fam.
That's good, bro.
It really is. Like I've been on. I don't think I've ever been like this, bro. I'm like in a zone right now. Like I was talking to my homeboy earlier. I was like, bro, like I'm like in this zone. Like I've never written music as much as I am right now. Like I feel like they're all not just.
And what switched? What flipped?
I don't know, man. Like I think, you know what it is. I've always. I think even when you first met me, like I've always been like negative, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
You know me. You know, I've always just been like, like whatever.
Yeah. You're a little down on yourself.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you know, like I'm hard on myself, you know, and I'm just like, whatever. And I just had like this moment of like, I started thinking back and remembering like, every time I show someone some music or like I have been showing people recently like the new stuff I got or like, not that I care about people telling me that they like the shit, cause I mean, which to me is nice, like, cause I work hard on this shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it fucking sucks when like, I honestly rather have people being like, oh, it's trash than no response at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rather have, at least I can be like, oh, well, at least you listened, you didn't like it. Like, cool, fuck it. Like, you know, it's not for you, you know? I started thinking back, like, on people, like, when they would be like, yo, like, this is good. Or like, when they didn't believe it was me. Or like, even recently, like, I told you I was talking to this one girl and I showed her Mood and she had no idea I made music and she was like, why the fuck haven't you blown up yet? Like your voice is fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I was like, man, like if I believed in myself the way other people fucking believe in me, like maybe I could do something. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all it takes, bro.
You know? And then like I started kind of, not that I'm paying attention, but like I kind of started like, all right, let me see what else is going on around here. And I started seeing what other people are doing and like what other people are dropping and this and that. And I was like
you could do this?
I was like, fam, like, there's no, I don't know, but I don't want to say it, but it's just, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard music, I remember growing up, because before I even started doing music, I would listen to music and I'd be like, damn, that's kind of easy to write. You know, those are easy, like, that's an easy song, you know?
Yeah.
And it is. It is. once you have the idea and the cadence and you know.
And this shit's hard, bro. Like, I have people, you know, I have people that like, you know how they say like, watch who you talk to or like, be careful, like people that disguise like, disrespect as a joke or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I have people like that. You know, like I'll post something and be like, you know what I'm saying?
They throw their shade.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, if you had any idea how exhausting, how hard, how like you think this shit's easy, bro? Like I'm literally out here being vulnerable, like talking about my life, my personal shit, getting up on stage. Like you couldn't do none of that, bro. Like none of it you could fucking do. Like, it's easier for you to fucking get drunk and sing a song that's not yours in karaoke, but write some shit about yourself. Like, fucking open up. Be vulnerable. Let people in. You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, people don't.
Get up on stage and fucking talk about how this girl broke your heart and you felt like killing yourself. Like, you're not gonna do it. You're not. Like, it's not easy, you know? So, it's not for everybody.
It's not.
You know? But
everybody can try.
I have fun though.
Yeah, it is fun, bro. Like the whole, especially the performance side of it. Like I have fun.
I'm just starting to take it more serious now. Like I got the stickers, I got cards made. Like I'm making shirts. Like I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think outside the box. Like what can I do to stand out? Because I'm not saying I'm the best, bro. I'm not gonna be like, oh my shit. Like not everyone's gonna like my music, bro. There's people that think Drake is trash. That think Cole is trash.
Yeah.
If there's people out there that think Cole is trash,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. Like, come on.
I feel you.
You know, like it's all subjective. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you.
Yeah.
But like I said, like what I gotta do, if you were to put it out there in front of the world, dog, I'm gonna get a hell of a lot more yeses and nos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This new shit that I got that's not out yet, I guarantee you'll get a hell of a lot more yeses than nos.
And you can't say you're the best when the best is like right across from you.
I mean, yes. I don't see Rio here. Yeah. Damn. Hey, shout out Rio. Nah, but yeah, fam, like, you know, it's just. I know, like, now I'm just trying to find a balance between, like, because I don't want to come across as, like, cocky and arrogant.
But sometimes that
you
works to your benefit.
But,
you know?
I just want people to, like, I believe in myself.
Yeah.
I know I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
But I don't want to come across as. But, like you said, sometimes it works in your benefit. Cause that's why in this song, like, in the hook, it says, like, in my mind, I'm the best to ever play. Yes, I do believe that shit. You could say I'm going yay. Because Kanye's always on some. You know what I'm saying? So, like.
The Messiah.
Yeah, like Kanye's always on some shit. I was like,
hey,
I got it.
I was going to tell you, one time I did me and Billy did this music video where I did.
Who? Billy Young?
Yeah, Billy
I
Young.
hate that guy. I hate Billy.
You were waiting, right, to say it?
Hate that guy.
So Billy Young shot a video for me. We chopped it up, and I ended up making memes with every section of the video.
I remember that.
So I made 2 memes that were like, one was like finally a Mexican that could rap, and then the other one was like the best rapper in the Rio Grande Valley, and then the other ones were like dope artists and you know just some
more
more chill, you know, and fucking. Like instantly, like organic 5,000 views, like
on the ones where you were on copy.
Oh yeah, bro. And I was just like, it was a test on my like of my own, just to kind of show
like an experiment, like a social experiment,
to see how the reaction is. I put money behind all of them, you know what I mean? But those just like, and people were in the comments like, fuck no, like this guy's Drake ass wannabe, like all these comments, bro. I'm just laughing.
All
I'm
press
like,
is good press,
dude.
baby.
People are so mad, you know. They're like, oh, don't say that. There's a lot of great Mexican rappers. I'm just trying. I wasn't
replied where.
I wasn't trying to be a dick. I just wanted to see. I wanted to see the reaction. And
yeah, but it has to seem genuine so you can get the actual.
I would rather people say that. I don't know, like, cause I don't give a fuck, period, right? But, like, from a perspective of, like, I would rather people say I'm great than me have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or good, or whatever the fuck.
Hey, eat the wings, bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Don't fucking, you trying to.
Hey, we're talking,
Nah,
bro.
you trying to.
I can't talk and eat, I'll choke.
You think you slick.
I'll eat this.
I'm sorry for calling you a bitch, by the way. It's just how I talk.
Nah, you see, hey.
That's just how I talk.
I just told 90, hey, before we got to the
oh, here we go.
Before we started this, I was like, bro, please just don't come at me with no energy.
Bro, it's just how I talk, fam. It's just how I talk.
And then he's like, bitch.
It's even in my music. I say it's 94, bitch. It's just what I do.
Eat your wings. Eat your fucking hot ass wings.
What other questions you got?
Dude. I'm done with you already, fool.
Damn, it's like that? That's what she said.
Nah, we're gonna end this right now. Holy fuck. Let me see what I got for 94. Oh. Where you from, 94?
I was born in it's weird, bro. I was born in Angleton, but I was only born there because that's just where like my mom's doctor was, right? That's where the hospital was. So I was born in Angleton, but we lived in Freeport, Texas. You don't know where Freeport, Texas is?
No, I've heard of it, but I don't know where it's
It's
at.
like a 45-minute drive to like Houston, like in the city, Houston, like surrounded by the skyscraper. Like it's like a 45.
Okay, maybe that's why I've heard it. I got family in Pasadena.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I lived in Freeport, but then we moved to Brownsville when I was like 10 because my parents are from here. My parents are originally from Brownsville, but they moved over there because my dad kidnapped my mom. Hey, fam.
It burned the fuck out of me.
Damn. Nah, they had moved over there because you know how it was back in dog. You crying, dog.
I know it hurt me, fool.
You good?
Go on, young man.
You know how it was back in the day.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, my mom ran away with my dad, and they had moved to Freeport because they already had family over
From
there.
Brownsville to Freeport?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so like I don't know, they were just there. And like I have an older sister. She was born here, and my younger brother was born here too. I was the only one that was born over there. And so yeah, that's where I'm from. That's why I'm like with sports and everything. Like I rep Houston. It always sucked right now. Even with the music too, like Houston, like that shit like influenced me heavy, like real heavy to be honest. Cause you know it's funny. Like I had that conversation with my mom the other day. She was like, I don't understand why you're so Houston this and Houston that. Like we moved here when you were 10. Like it's not like she was like you weren't like a baby, but you didn't like technically grow up over there either. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, and I was like, you're right, but I don't know why. Like something about the city always stuck with me. Like I never lost touch. You know what I'm saying? Like I was
You
just
gravitated
like,
towards that
yeah,
sound though too?
the-
Did you listen to the
yeah,
artists
like
from
the
there?
sound, like the culture, like just everything. Like, you know, like you have to understand, like, bro, I have a tape from my 5th birthday party over there, and every other song is "Wanna Be a Baller." Like they just kept playing it. I'm 5, and my cousins are like, you know what I'm saying, and like playing all this shit, and like I just grew up surrounded by that, you know, and so when I moved over here, like it wasn't that I was trying to be like different or trying to like it just was what it was, you know, like when it comes to the music. I remember when Drake came out, a lot of people were like, oh, it's because he's making it like cool to rap and sing. I was like, bro, Zero been doing this shit.
Yeah.
I was
But
like,
you know what? Because I'm going to tell you from my perspective, because Drake changed the game for me, bro.
oh yeah, you told me that story.
Yeah, because he was like the first artist that I felt was not talking about
Gang shit.
street shit,
Yeah,
and
like-
I couldn't relate to that. As much as I listened to it, I
Yeah,
couldn't
you can't
relate.
relate
You
to
know,
it.
I'm not. That,
No, yeah, I feel you.
So when he was talking about it, I was like, damn, like I could do this shit. You know?
You see, and Zero is on street shit, but I didn't look at it that way. To me, it was like, bro, if this guy's over here, like, dog, there's a song where he's like, what the fuck? What are the lyrics? Jesus, I'm drawing a blank because we're doing the podcast and I'm nervous. There's a song where he's like, too many years I paid bright. My head. Oh yeah, he's like, I thought I told y'all deep down south we don't play. Don't get too close, cause nigga, I'm gonna spray every one of y'all. Piss me off and I'ma murder every one of y'all. And he's singing this, bro.
Yeah.
Singing it. He's not rapping like he's singing. Melodic fucking. I'm like, bro, if he can sing about that, I could sing about any
Anything.
fucking thing, bro.
For real.
And this was years ago. This is old ass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's all it was. So to me, that was like, you could talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. You know, because it wasn't like rapping. To me, singing was like, R&B shit.
Yeah.
Then I hear him singing about this shit. I'm like, bro, if he could sing about that, doesn't really match, but it sounds good. Like, you could do whatever, you know? Same thing with the whole, when it comes to writing. Like, to me, music was always writing about how you feel and, like, shit, you know? I mean, I'm Mexican, bro. I grew up going to quinceañeras and cookouts, and seeing my uncles drunk, singing at the top of the lungs. All these songs are about being in love and
shit.
yeah, you know, about being heartbroken. And
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that's all these are grown ass men singing, you know, clavado en este
All feeling some
rincón.
type
You know what I'm
of way.
saying? Like
Yeah.
these are grown ass men. So to me, it was always like, it was never like weird to be like expressing my feelings on
a microphone.
yeah, like to me I thought that's what it was, you know?
Yeah.
That's why when I made music in high school, when I was with those people, I finally decided to like, I made this one song and I was singing in it and my homie was like, oh, why are you doing that shit? Like this and
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember you told me.
You know,
about
and
that.
I was like, bro, like it's music, like what the fuck, like I can do
You
whatever
can
I want.
There's
Like,
no rules. Yeah.
yeah, like, I can do whatever I want. Like I can sing. Like you're gonna tell me I can't sing, like, cause it's not hard. Like the fuck out of here. Like
Yeah.
I can do whatever. Like so yeah.
Yeah, bro. When you came and recorded Rich Dreams, like,
You didn't think I would do some Need Someone shit, huh?
no, never.
Yeah, fam.
That's why you took me like.
I threw you off guard.
every time you recorded, it was like, God
Yeah.
damn, this guy's got some other shit, some other shit.
Yeah.
Some other shit.
Nah, yeah, but that's
But this project came together really well, bro.
Yeah.
Like it all complemented
all
itself.
that
like,
Houston shit. Like I know my sound isn't Houston,
but it influenced.
but
you.
it influenced me in as far as being able to sing, not being afraid to sing, singing whatever the fuck I want to
Yeah.
sing about. You know, like
Yeah, I
that's
feel like
just how it was, bro. And it was so weird, dog. I remember when I first moved down here. I moved to Brownsville, right? It was like the second half of 4th grade. Like the year was already about to end. It was about to be summer to go to 5th grade. I remember walking into class. You know how when this is your first day, the principal walks you around and she, you know,
Shows
she,
you
yeah.
everything.
I was with my mom and stuff, you know. So they took me to class, and we walk in. They're like, "Oh, you got a new student," you know, and I'm there like, "Fuck!" Like on there, everyone's looking at me. Nah, it was the biggest culture shock, bro. Cause I never forget. I walked in there and I looked around and I was like, "Why does everybody look like me in this bitch?
Yeah.
Like, where's everybody at? Like, I was like, am I in a bilingual class? Like, did I get put in bilingual class? Like, why is everyone here
Dude,
Mexican too?
they think I'm a beater or what?
Like what? And they're like, no, this is a regular. You know, I didn't ask that right, but in my head.
In
But
your
then
head, yeah.
I saw that it was a regular class, so I was like, there's no black kids here. There's no white kids here. There's no Asian kids here. Like I was so used to that, bro. Like my best friend, growing up when I was over there, his name was Arthur. He was a black kid. There was this little Asian girl that lived right around the corner. I went to school with her. We were the same age. Like we were cool. Like white. Like it was just so diverse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I moved down here, and it was just like,
And it's like, it's
what?
we're
the
all different shades, but
I was like, what the
all Mexican.
fuck, dog? It was so weird. And then I would get picked on, like, because of the way I talked and the way I dressed. You know, because I wasn't from here. You know, bro, if I had $1
and
for every
so
time I
did you
heard...
speak more Spanish than English from the jump, or
Nah, I always spoke more English.
Okay.
But I knew Spanish because
Or
my
your
grandma.
family.
My grandma lived with us, and, like, she just speaks Spanish. So I knew Spanish. But no doubt, like, when I moved here, my Spanish went from here to...
Yeah,
it's,
bro,
it's still
and then-
choppy, but...
And you're in Brownsville.
Yeah,
though,
so
you
like,
know, that's like
it was inevitable. Like I didn't
Yeah.
have a choice. You know what I'm saying?
you adapt.
Yeah, but like, bro, if I had $1 for every time I heard in elementary, why are you talking black? I'd be rich, bro. Like I'd be able to fund all my marketing, everything. I was like, and I remember at first it bothered me. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like what?
But you pick
As a
up
bit-
when you're here.
But as I got older, I was like, they didn't understand. Like this is where I was from. Like this is how we
Yeah,
talk. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like
yeah.
everyone talks like that. Like I could call my cousin right now, and you're gonna be like, who the fuck
but
is
it's
that?
you know what's funny, bro? It's crazy that moving and being somewhere else, it does affect
It
the way
does.
you talk. Cause you come back, you say things, and people are like, "Why
Yeah,
did you
and
say
now
like-
I
why you
lost
say
it.
like
Now, I mean, I've been here since I was like 10, 11.
Yeah.
So now I use a lot of like Spanish slang and I know more Spanish and
Yeah.
I definitely talk more like I'm from the valley now.
So you're certified beaner.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. You know, which it's not bad. Like, you know, it's just, it
Yeah.
is what it is. But people always tell me this too. They're like, we know you're really mad. Like, we know you're really mad when your Houston shit comes out. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? It's like, no, bro, when you get mad for real, you go from talking like this to like, nah, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, damn, I ain't even know that.
I'm telling you, fool.
But okay, it's like,
I'm telling them, don't fucking bring that energy.
it just like sneaks up, I guess. But I don't know. Some people understood it, some people didn't. But even my shoes and shit. I remember when I first moved here, I'm like, why is everybody wearing Pumas? Like, why the fuck everybody got on Pumas, bro?
Hey, one time,
like a soccer game's about to bust out in fucking science class right now. Like,
one time I went to the Galleria,
oh yeah.
and this guy was like, hey, let me clean your shoes, man. And I was like, nah, I don't give a fuck about my shoes. He's like, what?
Yeah, bro.
He's like, what?
That's like,
I was like, yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck about my
well,
shoes.
see, now
like,
it's different because like internet and social media.
Yeah.
But when I first moved here, bro, nobody gave a fuck. I would be walking into class with my fucking Jordans, with my fucking and one at the time was a big brand. Like and one was being sold at Foot Locker, not at Walmart like it is now. So like I had and one shoes on, like. And I'd be like, hey, don't step on my sneakers, bro. Like, hey, watch it with the shoes. Like, that was me.
Yeah.
And everybody would be like, who the fuck cares? Like, I'll be like, what you mean? Who the fuck cares? Like, these my shoes, bro. Like,
yeah.
Nah. Like, and they would do it on purpose,
Bro,
bro.
I
'cause they knew
remember
was that
my
guy.
cousins would walk a certain way, fool.
Nah, that's too much. I wouldn't do
Dude,
that.
but people do.
Yeah,
people do. And I was like, why you walk like that?
I don't
And
wanna
he's like,
crease my
I don't want
holes.
to crease my shoes. I was like,
Yeah.
what? That shit blew my mind, bro.
It's the culture, fam. It's the culture.
it's-
You know what was cool too? When I moved down here, I felt more comfortable wearing like red. Cause for some reason, when you were over there, like if you were Mexican, blue was your color.
Yeah.
And so like it was more blue stuff. Like I would have some red stuff, you know what I mean? But but down here it wasn't like that. So I was like, oh, I could wear whatever.
You could wear whatever color you want.
And I remember I had some, bro. One
There's
year
still people repping colors, right?
I bought some Iverson shoes, bro. They were brand new. Like Iverson was the top of the game. I was like, oh, I got my AIs. They were black, red, and blue. Like I was chilling.
You know, mean ass.
They were fucking making fun of me, dog, at school. Cause like they look like clown shoes, cause it just had 3 different colors. Yeah. But I just remember being like, do you not know what I got on my feet, my guy? Like these are the AIs, bro. Like you clowning me with these K-Swiss on? Like fuck.
Hey, bitch, chill.
Fuck out of here. Like you got.
Bro, I remember I used to want
indoor
the
soccer shoes.
I used to want the Fat Farms, fool.
Damn.
I used to want them, but my mom was like,
you used to want them?
Well, everybody had them. You know what I mean? It was like what was in at the time. I don't know. I'm a follower.
I don't really care so much about my shoes now. Like I still like wear what I wear, but I'm not like how I was.
Nah, straight Vans, fool. Like I've been buying Vans for like.
Vans are cool. They're not for me, but
it's too easy. It's easy, you know.
But
all white, all black.
It's different, man. Like even though I was over there when I was young, like a lot of it influenced me, you know.
Yeah.
And then like just having family over there and going and like kind of keeping in touch and seeing what's going on, like I was just able to like keep in touch with like the music and knowing what was coming out and all that shit. So yeah, man, to this day, like I'm like, bro, like I want to be able to like make my own slab one day. Like I want to be rolling around fucking 802 on a fucking old school Impala with swangers and shit. Like that's my dream, bro.
That's fire.
Like I want to be, you know what I'm saying?
That's your dream. That's
I want somebody to honk at me and I'm gonna pop trunk and the fucking light's gonna be like a
TV.
A fucking, and it's just like,
hey, do you remember
like
when the cars had TVs or you running around?
No, yeah, I was small, but yeah, I remember that was in that in all the music videos.
Yeah.
They had it in that one music video with Slim Thug and Mike Jones. What the fuck is that song?
So dangerous, fool.
Yeah.
I'll be watching a video driving behind some dude.
Yeah, bro, I remember that.
All right, 90. We're gonna close this out with this last fucking wing here. 90, real quick, let them know where they could find you, where they could hear all your shit, everything. Let it all now.
You can find me Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, under 94's Finest. The number 9, the number 4, apostrophe S, Finest. Keep in mind, if you put a capital F or a lowercase f, it makes a big difference. We need to get that fixed, bro. We need to get that fixed. I have 2 different profiles right now, but right now my newest stuff is on the lowercase f. So if you type in the number 9, the number 4, apostrophe S, Finest with the lowercase f, you'll get the newest stuff. And I'm on YouTube and stuff, and Yeah, man, this shit's good, bro. But the music speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? It's what's good is good and what's not is not. I think my stuff's good. I like to believe it is. If you like good music, you should like it too.
This shit was hot.
I know it is.
All right. Thank you, 90. Appreciate you, my guy. My bad,
We doing the COVID bump?
No, we family.
All right.
Guys, check us out. We have more to come. We got Rio next week. Follow us.
I just want to give a shout out real quick. Hey, shout out to my mom and my dad and my family and my sister and my aunts for always supporting me, bro. I have an aunt. As soon as I post anything, she's the first one to like it. She's the first, but I love her. Tia Rosa, I love you. Appreciate the support.
Thanks for the love, Tria Rosa. Shout out to Wing Barn. These wings were hot as fuck.
Fuck Wing Bar.
And y'all heard us. Peace.
I'm trying to get you, but baby, you got your caution way up. And I don't blame you, cause suckers these days, they fuck the game up. And you're deserving no more than you getting, that's just straight up. You sharing memes about love, and I'm saying that could be us. No matter the